So it's not new to the channel about us talking about strongmen, and now we're going into the realm of two former world's strongest men, one a multiple-time world's strongest man, are going head-to-head in an MMA match.
Yeah, buddy.
So this is a fight that has been talked about. I think Eddie mentioned it in
We
his...
spoke about it a year ago, didn't we? On our channel.
So we were talking because it was Brian Shaw versus Mariusz Pudzianowski. Was there was this fake UFC picture?
Oh yeah. That's right.
It was around the time of the Finishers Championship.
Yeah.
But I think it was in the last. Oh, it was in the arm wrestling match of Brian and Eddie, and Eddie had mentioned it then in passing that
he'll do the fighting thing, then he'll go back into arm wrestling.
Yeah, go back into arm wrestling.
Yes.
Now, so we were waiting at the time because he said he was signing contracts and stuff like that. Now it's been officially announced. So April 26th in Poland. KSW 105, we have Eddie Hall versus Mariusz Pudzianowski.
Yes, and I watched his last video, where he kind of announced the fight.
A 1 hour video.
A 1 hour. Look, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I went through the comment section. The more I kind of watch YouTube videos, the more I start reading comment sections, and sometimes I even read comment sections before I even watch the video.
You just listen to the video in the background.
Yeah. Kind of like, but from all the comments, Eddie, I don't know. Everybody thinks that Eddie is in big, massive, horrendous trouble.
Life is in danger.
Yeah, like everybody thinks that it's a ballsy idea, but at the same time, it's a bad idea. You know,
Pudzianowski as well. We looked at the record: is 27 fights, 17 wins, 12 by knockout, 5 by decision, and then he has 9 losses and 1 non-contest. Yeah. So
that is impressive record.
Impressive record.
Yeah.
And especially like for a guy who
Eddie's in boxing
1-0
against Thor.
And then he's 1-0 in the arm wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah.
2-0.
This is 2-0
altogether. 2-0, yeah.
He needs this.
Say what you want.
Yeah.
The guy is like I think we said it before. The guy is like what do you call him? Marketing machine.
Oh yeah, he's a magnet for social media.
He's losing,
but
at the same time he's winning.
Like
he's winning way more than he's losing.
But like you even see with the arm wrestling, like he didn't train that much. He trained one side.
He kind of won the whole thing.
Oh, he won. Like he
with
made
the trash talk.
He made it. I even said it myself. Like he's just the funniest. Yeah. Like the funniest thing I've watched in a very long time.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to the arm or to the MMA fight, I should say, like Pudzianowski is what 16, 17 years of experience of MMA at this stage.
This point, yeah.
So like nearly 2 decades of fighting.
Yeah, and he fought like decent fighters as well. They like not like they weren't at their peak when they were fighting him, but at the same time, Mariusz didn't enter the MMA sport in his 20s as well. He was doing strongman, you know. So say what you want, he was fighting decent guys and he was knocking people out, you know. So and he knows how to wrestle. He knows how to submit people.
I'd say his cardio is very good.
His cardio, even when he was a strongman, it was a decent cardio, you know.
So he's going to last a couple of rounds.
Yeah, so, and it's 4-minute rounds. It's horrendous.
That's going to be tough.
It's horrendous. I don't know how Eddie will train for that in such a short period of time.
It's impossible.
Now, that said, Eddie trained with a lot of fighters as well. With the kickboxers, with the Aspinall as well, who's like probably now arguably one of the best heavyweights in the world. With John Jones, they're gonna have a fight, and I think it's gonna be a very close fight. I know you're not a UFC fan. I'm a big,
I know you're
a bit of a
nerd. I tried watching it.
Yeah, I love watching that stuff, and so it's good that he has these guys behind him who can give him all these like tips and how to get in shape and stuff like that. But so the fight is in April, and Eddie's like 164 kilos.
Yeah.
And he thinks he can get down to 150 for the fight.
14 kilos in 5 weeks, 6
weeks?
Weeks?
It's possible. It's not a big task to complete, but I think he might need to be even lower than 150.
Yeah, but like what's Pudzianowski? Probably 120 something, 20
116, 117.
Is he?
Yes. 114.
Wow.
I watched his fights as well. I watched his weigh-ins and stuff like that. He's
ripped at that.
He's downsized a good bit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's won his fight. Depends on the fight, but I've seen him in 116, 117, 114, like, you know, so a massive difference.
Yes.
So he kind of like Mariusz is smart as well, so he might like run around a little bit.
Tire him out.
Yeah, and then it's just
Boom.
boom or choke him out,
Yeah,
like, you know.
could be
So
either,
either way, and it's in Poland, so the
oh, it's going to be so funny.
that
hearing
federation as well, like
Yeah.
based on what Eddie said, it's like UFC of Europe.
yeah.
All the big fights are happening there. Even England doesn't have that.
Between that and Bellator.
Yeah,
probably
like
the main two.
Poland as a nation itself is very macho nation. We already know that, like, you know.
But we know as well that like Pudzianowski is like king of Poland.
He kind of is like
Yeah.
all the strongmen, Mateusz Kiliakowski, Radzikowski. Nobody, like, they do know about them,
Yeah.
but they kind of don't.
But even like the biggest thing that
No,
amazed
so-
me when you told me that like Pudzianowski is like a really big name in Poland, I was like, really? You go on Facebook, what was it, 20 million followers or
Yeah,
something on Facebook,
yeah.
something crazy.
In Poland, he's a god.
Yeah,
Like in Poland, he's a god. He has a godlike physique, and I think a lot of like young people they want to replicate that, which
yeah.
is
In fairness, like
I think close impossible, because this guy is just one out of like, I don't know, like a billion, if you ask
yeah,
me.
but
You
sure,
know?
he has like as well. When you look at him, like he has the title of most world's strongest man.
Yeah.
wins.
Still, yeah.
Like it's probably never be bet at this stage.
At this stage, no.
It's very hard to beat.
Like Big Z and Brian
Couldn't
they
do
are
it.
retired, so
Tom Stoneman 3 times probably.
he can do. We speculate.
We
that he might,
speculated about,
if
like,
everything
other
goes
stuff.
really well
Yeah.
for him, he might get like 5 or 6, like, you know. But he needs to really pick up his aim at this point.
But like that's obviously off topic. But
Yeah,
like Pudzianowski versus Eddie, 30,000 fans I think is what the arena
Yeah.
what it said it held.
I think it's gonna be full.
Yeah,
It's gonna be full. I hope it's gonna be a good fight. I'm just worried that Eddie he's at this point he's so big,
yeah,
164, and I do like boxing once a week with my buddy, in
Yeah.
the gym, and we do like 7 or 8 2-minute rounds.
and
Dude,
you are best.
At the end, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm like
trying to talk to you that day.
I'm getting better, but
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time. Of course, if I did like 2 or 3 times a week, maybe improvements would be way faster.
Yeah.
But at 4-minute rounds, and you're talking about wrestling, kicking,
Choking.
choking. It's Eddie's like,
Yeah.
Eddie's he has a lot of things to overcome, if you ask me.
I think he really wants to get into the MMA. Obviously, with the finishers championship and stuff like that, you had Mitchell himself, Brian, and
Yeah.
Martin Ford. Like,
Yeah.
I know they're kind of prepared for that a little bit. Brian the same, but like I don't know. It's
Look, it's nasty.
different.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be. The Pudzianowski will come in with leg kicks and these
proper leg kicks,
these
yeah.
calf kicks that can switch off your legs. Like I've seen all these fights.
yeah,
He will come in with everything. I don't know how Eddie will overcome. I know it's at the end of the day, he just like, for him it's like it's publicity, it's money, a
This
bit
and
of
that,
money
so,
grab a little bit,
yeah.
So I get that, but at the same time, I would want to see a bit more of a fight,
No,
if you
I
ask me.
agree,
You know, like
yeah.
I would prefer Eddie to train at least for a year.
easy, easy.
Yeah,
Like how long did Thor prepare for the boxing match at the time?
a year,
Yeah,
over a
yeah,
year,
it could've
something
been a year
like
and a
that.
half even.
Yeah. And even then, it was like.
Yeah, it is what it was.
No, yeah, I think it was good. Lots of people tell me that it's
Yeah.
not. I disagree.
I think it was funny though. It's like two massive,
Yeah.
massive men fighting each other. In
two big jacked guys,
Yeah.
like one Eddie was throwing haymakers
it.
and Thor was technical and managed to like
Yeah.
knocked him down twice, So I think it was a good fight. But nevertheless, Eddie will be preparing for that fight, and it's it might be very short prep.
Very, very short. Prep.
Yeah, and
It's like Mariusz is probably.
he's on that carnivore diet. Did we mention that?
No, he didn't mention the card,
Yeah.
which is going to be very tough.
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing that, if you ask me. Like, it seems like he has everything figured out. He has
All the recovery stuff.
supplements, recovery. The guy spends more money than probably LeBron James, who famously spends $1 million on his
Yeah.
body to recover and be in tip-top shape and have longevity in a basketball sport, which is like at this point, LeBron James is just 40 years of age, still dunking and moving like
still
a
one of the top
20-year-old,
players,
which is that's a bit off the subject. But Eddie is doing all these things, but I still skill-wise, it's just.
But the carnivore diet is what the killer is, because like we reckon that with the weight he's trying to lose, the carnivore diet will help him get there.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the energy stores, like, they're just, it's going to be very tough.
I don't know why. But he will help him to lose the weight.
Yeah.
But will it help him to be kind of okay in the fight?
No,
I don't know.
But like even with his training sessions, like it takes a while for the carnivore diet to kick in and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be fighting like,
he did. I remember he did like these carnivore diet videos like a month ago or so.
Yeah.
He said he was on them, but like, was he though? Because I don't think that he was on the carnivore diet when he was getting ready for that arm wrestling match with Brian, because in that match he was massive.
Huge.
Yeah, he was probably close to 170 there.
Very big.
Yeah, so I don't know, did he was doing that, and maybe for this one, it is probably a better diet if you want to lose weight and get like.
But a fighter shape.
Yeah, but like to be in a fighter shape, I don't know.
You need the carbohydrates.
Yeah, like nevertheless, it's gonna be a great fight. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good fight, and we're gonna be for a treat.
Like always, made it this far in the video, make sure to press the like button. Let us know in the comments down below. Are you looking forward to the fight? Do you think it's just going to end up like every other?
Be horrendous.
Yeah, it's going to be horrendous. But look, I'm actually looking forward to it. Now you know me, I'm not really big on MMA.
You'll have to watch this.
I'd have to watch this one. I watched the arm wrestling match. I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
Watched the boxing match at the time. I thought it was very good. Look, it's anything with Eddie Hall. I think at this stage, it just makes it entertaining.
Some people argue it, but I'm with you on this one. I think it's great.
Look, let us know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed, make sure to press the subscribe button. Like always, if you're not subscribed, please press the bell icon. It'll keep you up to date with everything that's Lalas Brothers, and we'll see you in a future video.
See you later, guys.